Hi, good morning, or afternoon, or night, or whatever. I'm Rocio, and with Ariana, we've made this cartoon in order for you to clearly grasp the concept of meiosis and mitosis. We'll try to lay it out in a way that is easy for you to follow and understand. Let's begin with mitosis. It occurs in 4 simple steps we've labeled PMAT. First off, we have prophase, which is kind of like warming up before a big game. The cell gets physically ready for division. The chromosomes condense, the nuclear membrane dissolves, the centrosomes go to opposite poles, and the spindle fibers form. Easy. Next is metaphase. It's like before a soccer match when a team lines up in the center of the field to shake the other team member's hands. Well, the chromosomes line up along the equator of the cell, and the spindle fibers hold them together at opposite poles. Third is anaphase. Each player takes their place on the respective side of the court. Inside the cell, the chromatids are pulled towards opposite poles and the spindle fibers shorten. After anaphase, there's telophase. The final whistle is blown, the game is over, and each team huddles up separately. They slowly begin to relax after a tough game. In the cell, another nuclear membrane forms at the poles. The spindle fiber dissolves, and the chromosomes can finally begin to uncoil. After telophase comes cytokinesis, which is where the cytoplasm is evenly distributed between the daughter cells. They pinch off and completely separate. Cell division is officially completed, and the team members can each go home. Mitosis creates somatic cells. Somatic cells make up every single one of your body parts. You name it. Your hands, your ears, the tip of your left pinky toenail. What? Your left pinky toenail. They're all made up of somatic cells, trillions of them. Without them, you would be a floating mass of nothing. No, actually, scratch that. You would be nothing but a few egg cells, or sperm cells if you're a guy. Let me explain. Your sex cells reproduce exclusively through meiosis, which is kind of like mitosis, except it happens twice, and the chromosomes are more involved. In meiosis, the cells divide, then divide again, so a step exists in forms 1 and 2. Prophase 1 is where the chromosomes condense and the nuclear envelope disintegrates. The difference between meiosis prophase 1 and mitosis prophase is that within the chromosomes, a process called crossover takes place. During crossover, we have several pairs of homologous chromosomes. Homologous just means that they have the exact same genetic code. When these chromosomes come into contact with each other, they exchange genetic information. DNA crossover is very important because it is what makes the offspring a combination of both their parents. This is why you may have your mother's eyes but your father's nose. If it weren't for this process, you would be your mother or your father's spitting image, which could be a blessing or a curse. After P1, we have metaphase 1, where the pairs line up, followed by anaphase 1, where the homologous chromosomes move to opposite sides of the cell. Finish meiosis 1, we have telophase 1, where the cytoplasm finally divides. When meiosis 1 is done, we enter, you guessed it, meiosis 2. In P2, a spindle forms around the chromosomes, and during M2, the chromosomes line up once again. Then, during anaphase 2, the centromeres divide and the chromatids separate to opposite poles. After A2, we have telophase 2, and a nuclear envelope forms around each side of the chromosomes. And then, finally, the cell divides again in cytokinesis. Remember, we had one cell divided in 2, then each of those 2 cells divided in 2. So, the final product is 4 haploid cells with half the genetic information of each parent. This half-and-half distribution creates genetic variation, which helps populations survive during environmental changes. To sum it all up, mitosis creates body cells, meiosis creates sex cells. So, mitosis is the reason you are, but meiosis is the reason you came to be. You can't be one without the other. They work in perfect harmony to keep you alive. And trust me, they work hard. So, next time you feel bad about yourself, remember you have trillions and trillions of cells that are doing their very best to keep you healthy. And if that's not love, I don't know what is.